Hello YouTube, it's 7R Madrid fan here, and today I am making my predictions for the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup held in Canada this year, and it'll start this upcoming weekend on June 6th. So I'm going to put my predictions who I think is going to advance out of the group and everything and the final results. I apologize for my iPad screen, which is I'm doing it on my iPad. It's broken and all, and I haven't been able to fix it. If you see that order and everything with the results, disregard it. That was from a previous prediction I did. Whoops, screen nearly turned off there. And so let's go through the groups. Group A, Netherlands, Canada, China, New Zealand, and Netherlands. Canada, the host nation, is a favorite to get out of this group, coming from a very horrible tournament in 2011, losing all three of their games. China making a return for the first time in 8 years after last playing in 2007 when they hosted a tournament. New Zealand coming out from having their first point ever in a FIFA Women's World Cup tournament from that last-minute 2-2 tie against Mexico 4 years ago, and Netherlands making their World Cup debut. Group B, we have Germany, Ivory Coast, Norway, and Thailand. Ivory Coast and Thailand are making their debuts. Germany, two-time champions in 2003 and 2007, came out after hosting the tournament 4 years ago. They came from that dreadful 1-0 loss in the quarterfinals to eventual champions Japan. And there's 1995 champions Norway and Ivory Coast and Thailand. Group C, Japan, Switzerland, Cameroon, and Ecuador. A pretty easy group for Japan, who are favorites to win the group. And the only trouble they might have is against Switzerland. Ecuador and Cameroon, also newbies with Switzerland. My opinion, I don't think Cameron's going to really do well. Group D, the group of death, USA, Sweden, Australia, and Nigeria. USA, favorites to win this group with Sweden to be runner-up, but it could switch. USA and Sweden playing each other again for the first time. Actually, no, for the second consecutive tournament. My bad. They finishing a 2-1 win for the Swedish. Group B includes Brazil, South Korea, Spain, and Costa Rica. Spain and Costa Rica are in their debuts, and Spain are pretty much favorites to come runner-up after Brazil. Brazil being led by Marta, nicknamed the Brazilian, the female Pelé. And F includes France, England, Colombia, Mexico. France, favorites to win the group after their fourth place finish 4 years ago in Germany. England trying to rebound from that round of, no, not round of 16, quarterfinals elimination. The France, Colombia in their second consecutive tournament, and Mexico making another return. So start with Group A. New Zealand, I don't really see them doing well in this one, and I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for the Dutch. Canada against China, it's going to be 2-1. I think China's going to tie 1-1 apiece with Netherlands. Canada, a 1-0 win against New Zealand. Netherlands and Canada will be at 2 apiece. I think China's not going to do good enough. They will tie New Zealand 1-1. So the final group, Canada will win the group with 7 points, 5 points for the Netherlands, 2 points for China, and New Zealand with 1 point is eliminated. Now remember that the third place has possibility to advance. Norway and Thailand, I see Norway going at an easy 5-0 win against the Thai. I have nothing against them, but they're not really favorites to do well. Germany 8-0 against Ivory Coast. I think Germany's going to win it 2-1 against Norway, and it's going to be a 1-1 tie between Thailand and Ivory Coast. Thailand will then proceed to pretty much lose 6-0 to Germany, and Ivory Coast will get a goal, but Norway's going to get 5 against them. The runner-up will be Thailand. Thailand will finish third over Ivory Coast, but Germany will win the group with 9 points and 6 points for Norway. Group C, Cameroon will get 1 goal in this one, but I think Ecuador is going to win 2-1. Japan, a 2-2 draw against Switzerland sounds pretty good. Switzerland will get a 2-1 win over Ecuador. And Japan 3-0 against Cameroon. And I think Ecuador versus Japan will finish a 4-1 win for Japan. And Switzerland 2-0 win against Cameroon. The final group standings, it'll be Japan and Switzerland advancing with 7 points. Ecuador with 3 points, and Cameroon with none. Go out. Sweden, Nigeria. I think Sweden's going to win that 3-1. USA is going to have a 2-1 win against Australia. Australia 3-2 over Nigeria. 2-1 win for USA. And a 0-3 win for USA. Against them, Australia will lose to Sweden 2-1. And so the final group standings, USA won it with 9 points over Sweden 6. Australia 3 points. Nigeria go out with none. Spain and Costa Rica start off Group E games, and I think it'll be a Spain 3-1 win in their opening World Cup match. Brazil 4-0 win over Korea. Brazil 2-1 over Spain. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw between Costa Rica and South Korea. Costa Rica will get another goal, but Brazil will just trash them 5-1. Korea 0, Spain 4. And the final group standings, Brazil 9 points, Spain 6 points, Costa Rica 1, and Korea Republic 1. France and England will draw at 2 apiece. Colombia and Mexico at 1. 3-1 win. I think it's going to be a 4-1 win for England over Mexico. And France are just going to finish off the job. And finally, so in the end, France, England, Colombia, and Mexico win. Will finish in that order. France winning the group with England, and your third place, Australia, Ecuador, China, and Colombia advance. Costa Rica and Thailand miss out. So here's how it is: Netherlands, Switzerland, Germany against whoever gets put there. Brazil, Sweden, Norway, England, USA, whoever gets put there. France, Spain, Japan, against whoever they put there. And Canada against who they put there. So we begin with the only... Remember that F team cannot play there. So I believe first we will potentially see in Japan. It'll be Japan, Colombia. And then I believe that there will be Canada against Australia. And then potentially Germany, China, USA, Colombia. No, USA. Oh boy, that's tough. Oh well, either way, quarterfinalists, I see Netherlands, Germany, Brazil, England, USA, France, Japan, Canada. Semifinalists, Germany, Brazil, USA, Japan. And my final will be Germany, USA, and I think USA will be the World Cup champions. So that is my prediction, and I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe and leave a like. Really appreciate it, and thank you for viewing this. It really means a lot for me. Alright, have a good day, you guys, and take care.